So what do you think life is about? Lately, I've been pondering this idea that life might just be about experiencing something new and then seeing how it feels. There's this notion in the self-development world that is a bit counterintuitive. It's this whole idea of pushing yourself with no limits. That we want something so bad and dislike our current situation so much that we are going to push ourselves to the brink every single day. And if we don't, we are going to beat ourselves up because that is totally unacceptable. So at the time of this recording, I just completed Ali Abdaal's part-time YouTuber Academy, which is a 6-week cohort that teaches you how to become a successful YouTuber. And on the last day, a fellow student in the course was saying that they are so focused on creating videos for YouTube every day that nothing else matters. Even if they have to be up till 3 o'clock in the morning creating videos, that no matter how much pain it causes them, they are going to power through and will themselves to get the videos done, even if it comes at the expense of their sleep, self-care, and well-being. This is actually a pretty prevalent idea in the self-development world. You see this a lot with athletes and in the fitness culture. You hear people talk about how they're pushing themselves to the max, and there's not a day that goes by that they're not pushing really, really hard to get to their end result. You hear with people who say they go to the gym or work out twice in one day, or the person who brags that they work 60-hour weeks or 12 hours in a day. And don't get me wrong, there's something to be said for always trying to challenge yourself, for commitment, for having drive, for having desire. But it's this mindset that conditions us to never really be satisfied, almost to the point where we don't like what we see in the mirror. It creates this idea in our minds that we reject our present state and situation so much. But I don't think we really want to live this way. When you set out to do anything in life, that's not how we want to experience a journey, because everything is pretty much a journey. It's pretty much an experience. And this is not the way we want to experience our own journey or our own personal growth. So to my fellow YouTuber colleagues, creating videos on YouTube, learning the ins and outs of growing a successful YouTube channel is a journey. For me personally, since I'm fairly new to YouTube, creating videos every week, yes, it could be challenging and time-consuming and have its moments of discomfort at times, but it's an experience. And while all of those things can be unpleasant, it's all part of the experience. And I'm excited for the journey ahead and to see what I can learn and see how I can grow. Because back to the point I opened with, life is really about experiencing something new and then seeing how it feels. If we set out to intentionally do something, to have a new experience, to start a new project, or to start a new goal, and if we view every little bit of discomfort that comes along the way as suffering, what's the point? What's the point of suffering through an experience? Something that is meant to allow us to grow, to give us joy, and become a means to express a greater version of ourselves. Because the truth is, the most successful and fulfilled people don't have this all-out, push to the max, balls to the wall mindset. And I'll actually double down on that by saying we get the most out of ourselves, see the most results, when we view what we are doing from the standpoint that we are merely having an experience. And then we observe what it feels like to have that experience. It's a mindset of having appreciation for what that experience is trying to teach you, while at the same time appreciating how far you've come. It's love and excitement for the journey and the process, even when it's difficult. It's almost like you detach yourself from what you were doing on a personal level, meaning you don't attach your identity or your character to what you are doing. Instead, you just see it as you are having an experience, and you're excited to keep growing and see where it can take you and what the next level can be for you. So remember, life indeed might just be about experiencing something new and then seeing what it feels like.